This new flexible button is something that you're not going to want to press. So I'm glad that you found this video because chances are you see this new button that says flexible. Maybe at the ad set level you saw dynamic creative says it will be going away soon, which I really don't like. I love dynamic creative. So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what dynamic creative versus flexible does and the reasoning behind why you're not going to want to press it in basically any circumstance, especially right now because there's some extra bugs going on. So yeah, really not a good thing is why I knew I needed to come out with this video ASAP. So what flexible does is it's very similar to dynamic creative. And what dynamic creative did, I'm going to give you an example, is if in the past I had dynamic creative selected and then I clicked on single image or video here. It used to allow me to. Now when you turn on dynamic creative, and this is only in new ad accounts, by the way. If you're an older ad account, you're probably not even seeing flexible yet because it's still in testing phase. You would turn on dynamic, you would turn on single image, you would give it 5 images, and then it would auto rotate those 5 images into just 5 different ads, and you could see who the winner and the loser was. If you turned on dynamic creative and then carousel and gave it 5 images, it would auto rotate those 5 images and try to find out what the best combo is. But then it would also not tell you what the winner was. It would not tell you, hey, this combination 1, 3, 4, 5, 2 seems to be the best order to order this carousel. So that was part of the reason why I didn't like dynamic creative with carousels, is that it would just auto rotate it, but you would never get conclusive data on what was winning. Now flexible is both of these combined, and it takes that whole calculation of like the data is just so misleading when you do flexible, because if you give it 5 images on this setting, it will do 5 different single image ads, and then it will do all the different variations of 5 images for those type of carousels. But then I also think that it can do 2, 3, 4 slide carousels if it wants to. It basically just has full reign to say, here's 5 images, make any combination of ads that you want with them. And when you create more variations, it splits the engagement on your ads into these different, these different ads. So having these extra creatives isn't always a good idea. But similarly, when you would go to dynamic creative and carousel in the past, and then you would try to do a breakdown of what was winning, it would not show you the image video breakdown for a carousel because it would not show you, hey, this is the combo that's winning for you. But when you do breakdown and it's single image, it would show you a clean breakdown of like, here's your 5 images and how they're performing against each other, which is very necessary. So that's why, especially at the beginning, you always want to be structuring your ads in a way that the data is going to tell you what images and what angles are working, so you know more of what to do. But yeah, that is essentially what flexible does. Now, the one extra thing that's super buggy with it right now is I found that after you publish an ad campaign and then you exit out of here and then you go back into it, it's been clearing out all of my text, just like you see here, but it would be like if this was all filled out before I came back in, just everything is cleared out is what it's been doing. So maybe in the next couple weeks this will be fine, but it's just one other reason to not click on this. One last thing though that I want to say is the reason why I know how flexible works exactly is because I tried it, and the reason why I tried it is because typically when new features come out like this, you want to use them. So I thought this video would be me saying use the new flexible feature because they give you a discount when you use their new features, because they want to get the data from you. They want to see if this is something that they actually should go through with and roll out, because when they roll out a new feature, they only do it to a select amount of people. So only some of you are even seeing this option, but this is not a button I think I will ever be pressing. So that is how to make the decision on that. Comment if you have any questions, of course, or you can reach out to me on Instagram at Derek Videll. Subscribe to the channel because I got at least 10 more videos coming out in August. Got a new setup so I can streamline the whole process and crank out a lot more content for you guys. So I will see you in the next one.